88% of the companies use AI, only 1% master it. And here is the video about why. First of all, the gap between AI adoption and AI maturity, why most companies are stuck in a pilot phase. That's the video that I'm going to focus on today. Here is the number that should make every executive stop. 88% of companies now use AI in at least one part of their business. 88%. So why is only 1% actually reach AI maturity? Well, that comes from something that is deeply broken, but this is not a catch I'm going to use to keep your attention. This is exactly what the data is saying. The problem is in adoption. It's the gap between running an AI pilot and actually scaling AI into how your business operates day to day. McKinsey research is saying 88% of organizations have AI running somewhere. Fewer than 40% have managed to scale it beyond a single pilot, experiment, or department. Once again, there is an AI in one part of the company, but that AI is not working in the other department. It's not merging departments' effort, or it's not scaled outside that box. That means the majority of companies are sitting in what I call pilot purgatory. They've got demos, they've got proof of concepts, and they've got ChatGPT licenses rolling out, but they haven't moved the needle on actual business results. Here's an example from real life. We have a website full of PDF files. We want to turn these PDF files to something that will be discovered by large language models, which is extremely important for marketing departments. Well, at the same time, it's a pilot we're running inside a company that we never finished. If we finish that pilot, we don't scale it across the marketing processes. Even if we do that, we do in our overtime or spare time and maintenance. And the maintenance in AI agents, it's not simply making sure the database is clean. It's feeding that model with completely different data. It's changing system prompts. It's changing the AI model. It's changing the temperature of the AI model. So there is maintenance going on all the time that is required for this work to deliver scalable, precise results. So here is where it gets more interesting. Gartner is predicting that 40% of enterprise apps will have AI agents embedded in them by the end of this year. But there's another side of this. More than 40% of all agentic AI projects are expected to be canceled next year, not because of the technology, because companies launch the AI initiatives without a clear business value proposition. Why we have that online chat on website for our customer? Why it's there? What's the value? Example, car dealership mostly built AI engines on the website to ask a question, describe your life. I will pick up the car from our inventory that fits your life. Why Starbucks introduced ChatGPT in their app recently? Because instead of choosing a drink, we can tell Starbucks how we feel, where we are, what's our vibe, and Starbucks will select drinks for us. It can even create a recipe that we never discover. That's the value for a user. The difference between 1% that reach maturity in AI and that 90% that don't isn't access to better tools. It's strategy and workflow automation. First, they start with the process, not the technology. The workflow matters. Second, they measure ROI within 30, 60, 90 days, depends on the business. B2B, B2C, different scale, different customer lifetime value processes. Short cycles, real numbers, not theoretical efficiency gains that live in a spreadsheet forever. Third, and this is the huge one, they redesign their workflows around AI, not putting tool into the process. There is a massive difference between adding AI tool on top of a broken process or inside any process, and actually having the workload redesigned and supported by artificial intelligence. The companies doing all three, that's the 1%. Have a great day. Thank you.